People are sure to be shocked by the revelations in this video. We have always known Lord Hanuman as a bachelor, and people take celibacy vows in his name. So it's surprising that the god of celibacy himself had a son. It is interesting to know that Lord Hanuman had a son, but he didn't know about it until he met his son on the battlefield as an enemy. According to the Ramayana, after destroying Lanka with the fire burning on his tail, Lord Hanuman took a dip in the waters of the sea. A drop of his perspiration fell into the mouth of a mighty fish, and Makardhwaja was born from this. When Makardhwaj was grown up, his strength and virility caught the attention of Ahiravan, who ruled Patal, the nether world. Ahiravan, also called Mahiravan, was a brother of Ravan. He was fascinated by Makardhwaj and decided to make him the guard of the gates of his kingdom. Ravan's son Indrajeet was killed during the battle between Lord Ram and Ravan. In order to avenge his son's death, Ravan called on his brother Ahiravan for help. Ahiravan agreed to kill Lord Ram and Lakshman. However, Ravan's younger brother Vibhishan learned of the plot and warned Lord Ram. Hanuman was then sent to guard the room where Lord Ram and Lakshman were sleeping. Ahiravan tried many times to enter the room, but every time he was defeated by Hanuman. Finally, he disguised himself as Vibhishan and Hanuman let him in. Ahiravan entered quickly and took the sleeping Lord Ram and Lakshman away. Ahiravan then reached Patal and consulted his friends. They decided that the life of the two brothers should be sacrificed in order to please the goddess Mahamaya. On hearing this, Hanuman rushed to Patal. He was challenged at the gate of Patal by a creature who was a part monkey and part reptile, a Makar. He introduced himself as Makardhwaj, son of Hanuman, the mighty warrior. Hanuman was assumed and said that he himself was Hanuman, but he could not be his son as he was born celibate. Hanuman thinks to himself that Makardhwaj is probably lying. After all, Hanuman has been celibate his entire life. But he goes into meditation and tries to uncover the truth about Makardhwaj's origins. In doing so, he comes to know the truth. Makardhwaj tells Hanuman that in order to enter the palace, he'll have to first fight him. He explains that he can't betray his mentor, Ahiravan, and is prepared to face even his father if it means following his master's orders. Seeing his dedication and commitment, Hanuman is pleased and he blesses him. They then fight and Hanuman emerges victorious. Afterwards, he ties up Makardhwaj and enters the palace looking for Lord Ram and Lakshman. And then Lord Hanuman killed Ahiravan and rescued Lord Ram and Lakshman. As Lord Ram was returning from Patal Lok, he saw Makardhwaj all tied up at the entrance of the palace. He asked Hanuman about him, and Hanuman told him that Makardhwaj was his son, who fought valiantly to prevent Hanuman from entering the palace. Lord Ram asked him to untie Makardhwaj and made him the king of Patal Lok. Lord Ram also blessed him. Finally, Hanuman was able to save Lord Ram and Lakshman from the clutches of Ahiravan, and all the three returned to Lanka to continue the war with Ravan. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already.